Welcome to our podcast. You know what's crazy? We talk about what we eat for our body every single day. Protein, carbs, calories. But never about what we feed our emotions. You don't just eat food, you eat energy. Every room you walk into, every conversation you have, every silence you keep, you're feeding on something. Think about it. You eat the anger of the person who cut you off in traffic. You eat the sadness in your friend's voice when they say, "I'm fine." You eat the anxiety from social media, the fear from the news, the pressure from people's success, and you digest it like it's yours. We've become emotional scavengers, picking up whatever energy is lying around, swallowing it whole, and wondering why our heart feels heavy. You say you're tired, but it's not your body that's tired. It's your emotional stomach, overfed with feelings that were never yours to begin with. Every day, you let emotions enter you without permission. You think it's empathy. You think you're being kind. But sometimes kindness is knowing when to say, "That pain isn't mine to carry." Most people never realize this, that you can overdose on emotions that don't belong to you. You can get sick from other people's chaos. You can lose your peace because you're addicted to fixing everyone else's brokenness, and the world praises it. They call you selfless, good-hearted, understanding, but they never tell you that too much empathy without boundaries becomes self-destruction. They never tell you that emotional hunger can look like love. Constantly giving, constantly listening, constantly absorbing, until you have nothing left inside but noise. You've been taught to protect your body. Wear a mask, wash your hands, eat clean. But who taught you to protect your mind? Who told you how to filter emotions before letting them in? Every emotion you consume shapes your emotional metabolism. You start reacting faster, getting irritated easily, overthinking small things, because your system is overloaded. You're not broken, you're just full of other people's energy, opinions, expectations. So maybe it's time for an emotional detox. Not the kind where you disappear or isolate yourself, but the kind where you pause before swallowing every feeling that comes your way. You listen without absorbing, you care without carrying, you love without losing yourself. And slowly, you'll notice something magical. Peace starts to feel louder than chaos. Your mind feels lighter, and your emotions begin to taste clean again. Because healing doesn't come from adding more positivity. It comes from subtracting what's never been yours. Sometimes healing doesn't mean adding more. It means stopping the constant consumption. Because we live in a world where silence feels unnatural. Where if you're not listening to something, watching something, or doing something, you feel empty. But maybe that emptiness isn't a problem. Maybe it's a space that's been waiting for you to finally come home. Think about it. When was the last time your mind rested? Not slept, not distracted, not entertained, just rested. We say we're tired, but we never stop feeding. Information, opinions, updates, messages, non-stop. Even when you're alone, you're not really alone. You're scrolling, watching, reacting. It's like your mind has become a crowded restaurant that never closes. That's why you feel restless even after doing self-care. You light a candle, you play soft music, you call it relaxing. But your mind is still chewing on yesterday's worries, today's conversations, and tomorrow's fears. You haven't stopped eating, you've just changed the flavor. What if you tried mental fasting? Not forever, just for a moment. Turn off the noise, sit in the quiet. Let your thoughts come and don't chase them. Don't fix them, just watch them pass. At first, it'll feel strange, almost uncomfortable, because silence reveals hunger. You'll realize how much you've been feeding your brain out of habit, not need. But if you stay with it, something beautiful happens. Your mind starts cleaning itself. The noise fades, and underneath it, you find clarity. That calm, gentle voice that's always been there, whispering what really matters. You'll notice that you don't need as much as you thought. Not as much validation, not as much noise, not as much doing. You'll start craving peace instead of distraction. Stillness instead of stimulation. And when you return to the world, because you will, you'll come back lighter. You'll choose what you consume with intention. You'll read, listen, scroll, and speak, but with awareness. You'll stop feeding your mind out of fear of being left behind and start feeding it out of love for who you're becoming. In the end, you are what you eat, not just in body, but in mind and spirit. So feed yourself moments that make you grow, not just move. Feed yourself thoughts that calm you, not just fill you. Feed yourself silence when the world gets too loud.